ये कंपनीचं नाव काय आहे या?
Text Technology.
TECH Technology.
TECHS Technology.
Okay.
Irene Sai. TSAI.
Okay, ते अवघड असेल pronounce करणं. फक्त I'll say Irene.
Yeah.
Okay.
Irene, now you can stop your
Video.
video.
Video and audio.
Video and audio. Stop your video and mute yourself.
Namaskar. Welcome to this session by Text Technology from Taiwan. I'll just briefly tell you the concept for those who are coming new. So we have a Taiwan Agritech meet for 2 days, that is yesterday and today. Today is the second and last day of the meet. And here we are introducing Indian entrepreneurs and Indian business people, the opportunities that we have working with Taiwan companies from Taiwan. Today we have Text Technology. Miss Irene is with us, and she's going to update us or share us some details about their products, that is high temperature microbiological decomposition systems, which will help us convert our farm waste into a resource, which will convert it into an organic fertilizer. So I think we'll hear from her. And if you have any questions or anything, like please use a raise hand or use a Q&A, so you can type your questions there. Thank you. Irene, over to you. You can start.
Yes, we can start from now. Okay. Can everyone see my screen?
Yes, yes, Irene, please go ahead.
Okay, so hi everyone. Thank you all for joining us today. This webinar is going to introduce a whole new technique to process organic waste. It's a system produced by Text Technology Corporation called High Temperature Microbiological Decomposition System, for short, HMD system. Before we begin, we are appreciative that Kisong give us a chance to introduce ourselves and present our product, HMD system. Unfortunately, we are unable to meet you guys in person due to the pandemic. This is a tragedy, and we are sorry for the people who is suffering. Now, let's begin. To begin with, my name is Irene. I'm here today to represent Text Technology Corporation to introduce the HMD system. I'll start from a preface, which will tell you why we made HMD system. And then I'll introduce Text Technology Corporation, who we are and what we do. Later on, I will present our highlight in this webinar, the HMD system and our fertilizer. And after our presentation, we will have 5 minutes Q&A. You can ask anything you want to know about HMD system. However, if you have any questions during our presentation, please feel free to message us. We will answer you after the presentation. First, have you ever visited a livestock farm before? Or probably you already have one. Before we walk in the livestock farm, the first thing you notice is the smell are terrible. And why is that? It's not because animals are smelly, it's their manure. You may wonder why we don't smell anything in the zoo instead of these farms. It's because they will clean up the manure every day in the zoo, but not in the farm. I'm sure many farmers just don't know what to do with the manure. This is the reason we built HMD system. What's more, when the infectious disease occurs, it causes huge damages in animals' health, economic, even human beings' life. For example, the disease spreads between same species like S5 virus, avian influenza, which caused lots of deaths, and the price for pork and chicken went up. What's worse, the disease spread from animals to humans like SARS and perhaps COVID-19. I don't need to mention more what cause we are suffering from right now. How does this disease begin, and why this disease spreads so rapidly? There are dozens of reasons to these questions, but one of reasons, which is one of our points today, is the manure management. Is there a solution for it? Yes, that is our product, high temperature microbiological decomposition system. Some of you may think that we can just leave the manure on the farmland and it doesn't cause anything. Besides, the manure is the natural fertilizer to the crops. Indeed, however, the manure without completed fermentation process will lead to soil alkalization and spreading pathogens. With HMD system, you are able to reduce the stench and the pathogens. You can also gain the fully fermented fertilizer to grow the crops, which means you can lower the damage caused by manure and create an opportunity to gain benefit at the same time from this system. I will introduce the details about the system and the fertilizer later. Let's talk about Text Technology Corporation. Text Technology established in 250 and is a company dedicated itself to find a balance between human living, and environmental sustainability, which lead to our concept, circular economy. Our environment has been damaged since industrial era. For decades, we have seen the results from damaging the environment. Global warming, climate change, extreme weather. As we have already experienced for the past years, and it made us thinking what we want to leave for our next generation. In order to give our children and next generation a chance to live in a healthy environment, we knew that we should reduce the pollution levels that cause every day, and starting from what is closer to our life, organic waste. By years researching and with our expertise in biotechnology, our lab found a solution. However, it is not good enough just by our own. Therefore, we reached out for professional help. With the assistance from local authority, we keep improving our technique in biotechnology and agricultural field to present the high qualified HMD system and fertilizer to the world. Though the HMD system has worked efficiently so far, we still put our efforts on searching the best techniques in biotechnology, mechanical engineering, and agricultural development. With our R&D team, including the experts from micro research to machine manufacture, we are able to customize every case to meet the need for our clients. Furthermore, we also provide after-sales service, helping customers to acknowledge how to apply the fertilizer. Consequently, we are able to provide a chain service as we have the expertise in different fields to help you solve all kinds of problems. Now, let me introduce HMD system. As we mentioned earlier, circular economy is our company's concept. Please look at the side. As livestock farm produce manure every day, if we can collect them and use the HMD system to process the manure, we could offer those livestock farmers a clean and healthy working places. Also gain a well-qualified fertilizer to nourishing crops, and then after the harvest, whatever the crops grow to be fruit or for ornament, they are eventually become organic waste. And just like a circle, everything will start all over again. You may wonder what kind of organic waste that HMD system can process. We have categorized all the organic waste into 3 parts. 1, living waste. 2, agricultural waste. 3, industrial waste. First, living waste. Due to our living style, we produce a lot of organic waste such as kitchen waste, vegetable, fruit waste, and the branches, leaves, streams from the street trees. All of this waste is able to be processed by HMD system. Even the waste contain a lot of moisture. Secondly, agricultural waste. Agricultural industry, including animal husbandry, control huge economy all over the world. However, when we grow the crops and raise animals, we will produce organic waste like manure, dead branches, leaves, fruits. These are also able to be processed in HMD system. Finally, industrial waste. The starchy and food processing trash from food industry and the meat and organs from slaughterhouse are the main organic waste created by industry. With HMD system processing, all of the organic waste can be turned into organic fertilizer. For now, we have introduced why and how we build HMD system. You may ask there is other ways to deal with those organic waste. Why it has to be HMD system? While we were designing the HMD system, we have considered the possibility of what our clients may gain the profits from using the system. I have listed a few of the reasons you should use the HMD system as following. First, fast process. We all know a saying, time is money. If we use traditional composting to process the organic waste, it will take 2 to 3 months. But with the HMD system, we only need 7 to 10 days to fully complete the fermentation process. Second, centralized deodorization. We use biological air filter to reduce the stench produced from fermentation process. What's more, if you think biological air filter is not enough, we also have absorption liquid deodorizer system, which you could barely smell anything bad if you use it. The more detail about the deodorized methods will be introduced to you later. Let's move on. Low power consumption. HMD system is an energy efficient system. We don't need extra heating machine nor drying machine to conduct fermentation. We use biothermal in energy to naturally create heat so that we don't need other machine to waste of electricity. Low cost. The HMD system no need to put extra material to conduct fermentation. Only need to add microbes before processing. Moreover, the system is easy to operate. Therefore, it can reduce the personnel requirement, which leads to our next point. Easy to operate and maintain. Since the system is using control panel to monitor the condition in the fermentation tank, you only need one personnel to work on the site. All the system status will be shown on the panel. And with our operating manual, it is easy to understand how to operate and maintain. Next, narrow working area. For the traditional composting, the working area requires 1,800 square meters to process the organic waste. However, since we designed the HMD system in vertical tank, we only need 400 square meter working area. This saves a lot of space. Finally, moisture content. The most important fermentation parameter is moisture content. We managed to improve our microbes working on the 85% moisture content. While in fermentation process, if using traditional composting, moisture content should be controlled under 50 to 16%. Next, I'd like to show you the process flow for you. There's 2 ways to input the organic waste into HMD system. One, we call it bucket input. Another is a conveyor input. As it shows on the picture, this bucket input is to use loader machine to input organic waste into HMD system. This method is suitable for those who has to collect the organic waste from other places. While conveyor input just bring the organic waste through the conveyor and put into the system directly. Let's see the pictures. This is a rare planet located in Taiwan using HMD system. This picture was taken before they use HMD system. As you can see, the manure is piled up on the ground without well treated. There were houses right next to the plant. Can you imagine living right next to the manure with the stench and flies flying around you every day? After using HMD system, as you can see, the place is much cleaner, and you don't even notice that there was a lot of manure piled up on the ground. Now, as we all know, fermentation process will produce bad gases like amines, steel, which cause second pollution. Though we know we can use chemical material to eliminate the stenches, but damaging the environment is the last thing we want to do. Therefore, our R&D team found a method to solve the problems. By combining physical and biological absorption, we create biological air filter which is able to absorb the stench from the fermentation process. Since more and more people care about the environmental issues, Taiwan's authorities has published the policy of pollution control. I believe many other countries has the same situation. Therefore, we have conducted the odor test on their plant, which the place we showed the picture earlier. The authority picked up 4 spots around the plant. Here is the layout of the plant. And the statistics show the stench is in this place is lower than the detection limit. Please see the spot A here and the spot B here. And the red boxes is where we put the HMD system. As you can see, spot A and spot B, these two spots is near the process area, but the test showed that the stench is lower, is not detected. Next page, here is the report of our fertilizer variable. We have one report from processing the food waste. Another is from manure. Both of them we can see that the moisture content is here has reduced significantly, which means that through our system, all the organic waste can be fully fermented by our system. Next page is the fertilizer values report from SGS. And the next one is the statistics from germination tests conducted by our local authority. There's a 3 group, and group C is the one using our fertilizer. As you can see, the result is better than the others. Another test of our fertilizer from another local authority. As you can tell, none of our fertilizer has pathogenic bacteria. Based on the information in the previous pages, we all know our fertilizer is full of nutrients, and we also worked with local farmers to test and examine the effect of our fertilizer to their crops. And we have proved that our fertilizer is useful for soil improvement and enhance the crops grow faster and better. We also use the organic waste to make liquid fertilizer. If we process the vegetable and fruit waste, we will use soil separated machine and collect the liquid to make liquid fertilizer. Here is the actual cases that using HMD system. Here is the case from Taiwan, and here is the case from China. and our clients from Malaysia and Indonesia. We believe the HMD system provides us an opportunity to change people treating organic waste. As we were talking what we want to leave for the next generation, I think the answer is a cleaner, healthier, and safer environment for our future. Unfortunately, our presentation has come to the end. Thank you all for attending. I hope to hear from you in the near future. Thank you. So is there any question?
Yes, Irene, thank you. Thanks for your nice presentation. We have questions. Okay, are you able to see Q&A section?
I'm
At the
sorry?
bottom, are you able to see Q&A?
Yes.
Can you please click on that?
Okay.
Yeah, there are questions. Can you please answer them?
Sorry. So first one, what is mean size of the plant?
What is minimum size of the plant?
Minimum size of the plant. The minimum size.
3吨到5
The plant. Sorry, the minimum size of the plant, which means the minimum size of the processing area, or you mean our system?
I think it must be the system. You can tell us like what from what sizes it starts.
Okay, our minimum size for the system is 5 to. We can process the organic waste 3 to 5 tons a day.
Okay, good.
Yeah. And
Okay.
next one, installation time days. Installation time.
施工时间呢？施工时间大概需要就是1到2个月。
For the installation time, it requires 1 to 2 months.
1 to 2 months, right?
Yeah, so it's around 60 days.
Okay. The next question, please.
What is the operation cost? Operation cost.
操作成本。
Well, if we because we don't know how much you want to pay for the personnel, so except that.
1吨的话大概是1000到1200件。可是这是台湾的每一个。因为当地人，那这样变成说30到40。
Sorry, let me calculate.
Okay. I think that what they are the question must be could be is there a recurring cost to it? Like once let's say once we buy the unit later on, is there a monthly cost?
Monthly cost.
Yeah, other than other than electricity and the regular thing, like whether the person has to buy some inputs from you or.
Okay, there's only one thing you should keep buying from us is the microbes, and we calculate and let me think. The microbe cost 1 kilogram is 16 US dollar.
$16 for 1 kilogram.
Yes.
I think they must be like we can multiply that at our place, right? Once you.
I'm sorry. Again.
Let's say if I have a plant and then once I buy it from you, is it every month I have to buy it from you, or I can multiply it?
You have to buy it from us every month.
Okay. Okay. The next we can move to the next question.
Okay. Does it generate gas?
No, 不会产生。
No, it won't.
Okay.
It be used.
Okay.
Yes, no.
Okay, Mr. Dhananjay Javlikar asked one question. Can you please check it and answer that?
What is MPK value of the compost produced? Well, it depends on what kind of organic waste you want to process.
你说群部分的话，大概
But
3次
for
4
the manure, the NPK would be 3 to 4.
3 to 3 to 4.
Yes, 3, 3,
Okay.
4.
What is pH value of the final product?
What is the pH?
pH 值大概会是在
It were around
7到
7 to
7到9之间。
7 to 9. The pH value.
Okay.
Mhm.
Deepak, you can ask Mr. Dhananjay whether he has, whether he is happy with this answer, whether he wish to ask anything more. Like we can
Dhananjay?
unmute him.
Yes, Dhananjay sir,
Yes,
just
I think
unmuted.
he. Okay.
You can speak with.
I was just watching and listening the whole presentation.
Okay. Okay.
Very interesting. But then, how does it? I mean, the NPK value should be. I mean, as far as my knowledge goes, it should be stable in our scenario, Indian scenario.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Again, sorry, I didn't hear.
I mean, if you are producing compost, then you should have a good NPK value. Moreover, I think pH value is a little more alkaline than what
The pH, you mean the pH value is you think is too much
more
or?
alkaline, yes.
Okay, let me show you because I did show the. Can I share the screen?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
you can.
Okay, here.
Irene, can you please
You
just
can see
close
the
the pop-up?
pH
No,
value.
okay, thank you.
Yeah, the pH value is here after the process.
Dhananjay sir, are you able
Sorry.
to see the screen?
हाँ पातो है सर पातो है
Okay, okay.
Yes.
परंतु pH values एक तरह acidic आहेत नाहीतर highly alkaline.
I'm sorry. You can see the food waste. If you process it, the food waste, the pH value is around 7.4.
It should be. That is a good pH value. Yes.
Okay. So now no problem.
Okay.
Okay. Then I think that's another question.
Yeah.
How much minimum agricultural waste I should before starting this machine? As I just said, our minimum size for our system, you need to put 3 tons a day. Daily, I mean, every day you need to put 3 tons organic waste into the system.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Irene.
So there's no questions?
Yeah. I think you have answered all the questions. Okay. And now there are no questions. We'll end this webinar. I request you all, if you wish to connect Text Technology Company Limited, please visit their profile on Kisan app. You can speak with them over there. Thank you, Irene. Thanks for your presentation.
Thank you. I hope to hear from you soon.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.